Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 and hello. It is wonderful connecting with you, wonderful saying hi, hello, how do you do? What's happening? What is going on with you? Blessings, 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 and more blessings. Happy April the 1st. We are into the second quarter of 2025. I'm just saying, if that ain't significant for you, it's significant for me. We are into Q2 of 2025. Come on, y'all. I'm just saying. So, do what you're gonna do. Whatever that is, gonna be about the business of getting it done. Make it happen, Captain. Make it do what it do. Okay, make it do what it do. Because the same things I say all over and over again, because if you don't do it, it don't get done the way that only you can do it. Only you can do it the way that you do it. And if you don't do it, it don't get done. And that's a travesty. That's a travesty. For it not to get done the way that you can do it, it would be a travesty because, hey, cousin, love you. All is well. Praying the same for you and yours, honey. It would be a travesty for it to not get done the way that only you can do it. So here's your clarion call. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get on the scene. Get on up. Get on up. I said, get up now. Get on up. Right? Get on up. Make it do what it do, beloved. Make it do what it do. Get up now. Get on up. Get up now. Get on up. Anyway, let me get out of that. Let me back up out of that. Today we're for those who will be live. Yes. Yay! I love it. 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 Why I sang my song in a long time? I love this life of mine. 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 I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love this life of mine. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. We got to put that back on the playlist. I don't know where it went. I still been loving my life, but I don't know. Maybe I ain't been loving it as much as I love it when the song is in my spirit and impromptu. I'm got to do a little introspection there. Anyway, what am I talking about today? The growth. Oh, for those who will be live, yes. For those who will hashtag and replay it, I appreciate you. For those who will be on, I don't know you on, and I might not never know you on. I value that. And then for those who will be used by Papa at some point down the road to encourage this girl to say, keep it going, keep doing what you're doing. I'm blessed. My sister blessed. My mama blessed. My brother blessed. My neighbor blessed. Did you know my coworker told me they listen to you? All the things that are encouraging. It just is to hear that it is relevant and that folk are benefiting from it. So, yes, that's why we do what we do. So when we think about this notion, this thing called the growth imperative, right? Imperative, right? That idea that something is imperative. It is absolutely necessary. It's crucial. It's vital. Absolutely necessary. It's crucial. It is vital. Your growth, my growth is absolutely necessary. It's crucial. It is vital. Our growth, absolutely necessary. It is non-negotiable. It is not an option. It is crucial. It is vital, beloved, that we are growing beings, intentional growth, not just haphazard growth, not just, leaving it to the wind growth. No, intentional growth. It is crucial. It is vital. It is a non-negotiable option that we grow. That's all I'm saying. That's what our conversation is this week. So, beloved, how are you growing? How are you growing? What are you bringing forth? What are you depositing into the universe? What are you depositing to your family, into your friends, into your school and work and community? What are you depositing? How are you serving? You don't get off the hook. Nobody gets off the hook. We can't let you off the hook. You got something to give. Even if it's just a smile, your smile is service. An authentic smile, not one of them grimacing, like creepy smiles. An authentic smile, right? Your smile is service. Your hello is service, can be contribution. I'm not saying some big, huge, grand thing. You don't have to be on air or on social media every morning at 5:40 a.m. You ain't got to do that. Yeah, you ain't got to go to those extremes. You got something to offer, though. You've got something to offer. You have something to offer. Sometimes it's just your presence. People can say, man, I met this person in a bank today, and their energy was so amazing and so life-giving to me. You can be that person. But just know that that's you. Know that that's your contribution. Know that that is what you bring. Do you see? It doesn't have to be notoriety, like the who's who in America. I'm just saying. It don't have to be notoriety. You don't have to be a part of that thing. Good morning, Erica. Love you, love you. But it is vital. It is important that you know what your contribution is in case you want to contribute something different, something more. You want to increase your contribution. You want to change your contribution, right? You want to do something different. All right, beloved. So, a growth imperative. It is absolutely necessary. It's vital. It's important. It's a non-negotiable. It is expectation. If you living, breathing, you have sound mind, it is expected that you will be intentional about your growth and about your contribution. I'm just saying, that's what I believe Papa expects. Good morning, Ray Price. Thank you for the prayers. I received them. I just believe that's what Papa expects. Because think about it. If you think about the seed, he talks about putting in the seed, I'm not going to be able to pull it, but you know what I mean? The investment, that chapter that talks about the investment, putting seed into the ground. He expects that those who are taking care of his seed, that they would get a harvest. They will reap a benefit from. They will reap a benefit from the seed. That's what he expects, right? And so why would we have seed? We are seed. You are seed. You are a seed. We are seed. And Papa expects his seed to produce. Okay? Because y'all know the talents, the story of the talents. I couldn't pull it. Because what I used to read from a scarcity mindset, let me tell you, from a scarcity mindset, I used to read that scripture and I did not understand. I did not understand Jesus, God. I just didn't understand. Like, why are you going to take away from those who have, they already got too much as it is. I didn't understand a whole bunch of principles back then, a whole bunch of insight, a whole bunch of revelation that I got now about wealth and attraction and all the things and the subconscious things that we sow into our daily existence. I just wasn't aware of some stuff. I just wasn't aware about our beliefs. Like, we think we believe a particular thing, but look at what you're experiencing and what you're getting back, and check your belief to that. Check, go a little bit deeper and say, well, okay, so what do I now? Just get honest, like totally honest with yourself and pay attention to the thoughts that you have. So if you got something in your life that is not working for you, that isn't going the way you want it to go, I invite you to just take some time Not rush. You can't rush this kind of thing. You got to give yourself some time where you really to spend time with you, paying attention to what you say about that thing, paying attention to what comes up for you about those things, and keeping kind of a what do you want to call it, tracking it. Just track it and see what comes up for you, because what is likely to be there, based upon the way I understand life and humans and divine and universal laws and all of that kind of thing, our focus draws to us what we give attention to. Do you know? Now, I'm not saying there aren't other factors. There are other factors. There are other people. There are other situations, so on and so forth. There's the atmosphere and the environment. I'm not talking about all that, because that also impacts what we experience, right? Because we're on the earth. We're going to experience what happens on the earth. But also in our own interpersonal life, your thought life matters, beloved. Your thought life matters. What you focus on, what you give attention to. If you focus on fear and fear and being afraid of things, scared all the time, you're going to find more and more things that frighten you. But if you focus on building courage and slowing, like getting out of the fight and flight mode into the rest and digest mode, deep breathing, meditation, prayer, walking, music, dance. For those who love babies and pick up a baby and cuddle, do you see? All of those things will aid in you. All of those things will aid in you being able to go in and see what you're saying to you. Okay? That was a lesson that just came out of nowhere. I wasn't even anticipating teaching that lesson this morning. But look, I want us to grow without roadblocks that we set up for ourselves, because nobody else can set up a roadblock for your growth. I don't care what situation is, who it is. If you're no longer able to be in that program, if you can't be in that school, first of all, it's enough information available at your fingertips that you can get the equivalent of, right, a whole degree just by making yourself available to content, to information on a consistent basis. You get enough hours in and you become a subject matter expert. You become a subject matter expert. I'm not saying, at any rate. So I'm inviting you to that journey, the growth imperative. Look, I want to see what your next version is like, with your next increased version. Y'all watch out now, because I'm gonna keep turning over my versions. There's no way in the world. I'm saying right here, and I love right here. I love this life of mine. 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 Now, let me just say this to you. I am not, I don't have these conversations about growth and expansion and development and increase and becoming because I have a problem with where I am. No. If all things cease today, I am fully satisfied that I left it all on the court. I left it all on the court. I ain't keep nothing inside of me. I left it all on the court. All on the court. Leave it all on the court. Ooh-wee. Okay. All right. I just got my message. I got to preach. I just leave it all on. Ooh-wee. Yes. That's the title of my message. Leave it all on the court. Leave it all on the court. Leave it all on the court. Hey, Virginia from Virginia. You got to get the messages when they come. There was points and times in my life where I would miss downloads. I would miss it. Like I would just miss the downloads. And then I'd be trying to pull them back. But I have taught myself, like I've had to teach, to train myself to yes, Virginia. You say yes, leave it all on the course. Yes, right? And so now when the message come, I'm collecting them. I'm collecting all the messages. I'm not letting nothing get by me. I'm collecting all of them. If I got to stop in the middle of whatever I'm doing, if I'm driving, I'm gonna get my phone up and talk into it. Leave all of them. Call somebody and say, "Hey, can you somebody on my speed dial? Can you write this down for me?" Leave it all on the court. That's right. That's right. That's right. Leave it all on the court. Don't you keep nothing inside of you. Don't let nobody and nothing stop you from showing up, because can't nobody stop you from you but you. Can't nobody stop you but you. Do what you have been put here to do. Fulfill your call, fulfill your purpose. I know sometimes life happens and we want to sit on the sidelines and we might need to take a pit stop. That's okay. Gonna take that pit stop, but I'm gonna need you to not make the pit stop home. You can't go to the side. When we do the Formula 500 car races, they ain't staying over there, right? They not staying over there. They go, they pit stop, they get it together, and they come back. They come back getting the race so that they can fulfill the race the way that they have intended to fulfill this race. What's the Apostle Paul said? I fought a good fight. I finished the course, right? I kept the faith. Henceforth, right? Yes, I've got to run this race. Run this race, run your own race. I feel like preaching this morning, obviously. Obviously, I feel like preaching this morning. Anyway, y'all, I'm super duper excited. I'm super duper excited. For those of you who are in the coaching certification, module 3 is open. It is available. Our modules come available at the first of every month, and you can get in there and dive in, y'all. It's on and popping. This is practice time. This is practice time. You dipped your feet, your toes into practice at the end of the last module, and here we go. That's me leaving it all on the court. That is me. I have designed, developed, curated, all the words, right? What else? What else we want to say? I guess that's it. I have imagined, designed, developed, curated. Okay, all right. And now I'm facilitating a professional development coaching certification course. And we've got 20 students, I think it is, about 20 students. I ain't see it, y'all. I ain't see the 20. I just knew that I had an obligation to those who have been journeying with me on my journey as I'm developing as I was developing as a coach, as a self-love coach, as I was developing as a self-love coach. There are those who've been journeying with me, and they have been, I've been servicing them with services and products and things like that, right? And they've been on the path since 2020. So we're talking 5 years, y'all. We 5 years in a couple of months. And so because of that, like Papa dropped it in my soul, like it's time for them to be able to have what they need to have, a container so that they can see what's theirs, uniquely theirs to do. And so the coaching program is the container, because now they've got skills and nomenclature. They've got to understand the world of, right, coaching, and they can do with it. And look, even if a person doesn't want to run a business as a coach, you go through this program and you just improve as a person, because this is about the whole thing is about self-awareness, who you are as an individual and who you are as someone who supports someone else. What does that look like for you? And who are the kind of people that you best support? Because I don't best support all kind of people. I just don't. I just don't. And same, everybody doesn't work, everybody won't be able to support people who are like me or people who are like you. So we got to know who our people are, right? Anyway, I'm super excited. When I tell you I love my life, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Every day when I wake up, I am so grateful. Every time I walk back into my home, I am so grateful. Every step I take up, I take up. I am so grateful. I walk into, like, I'm not taking anything for granted, y'all. I walk into the rooms and I'm just like, thank you, Papa. Thank you. Thank you, Papa. Get in my vehicle. Thank you, Papa. Sit at my desk. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be looking at myself, I'll be, you go, girl. Do your thing. Do the thing that only you can do. Do it the way that only you can do it. Be unapologetic about it. Always, always, always lean from a place of kindness and love. And love is not an option, right? It's not it's a non-negotiable. I love y'all. I do. Thank you for being on with me today. Thank you, cousin Margie, Erica, Ray Price, and Virginia from Virginia. Thank you for being on today. Did you say so true? Okay, I love it. Yes, yes, yes. All right, beloved. At the moment that Abba gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. I love you. Have a fantastic day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.